Are you counting down, or was that our countdown?
That was your countdown.
Okay.
He's like, no, you're being funny already. Good job, guys. Strapping in.
Guess what? The summer's here. I've got shirts with no sleeves on. We've got our summer pina colada beer, pineapple, deliciousness.
Peanut pineapple?
I will totally give you a little pull of that. Bam.
Yes, please.
Num, 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 num. And then we've got our Pringles grilled beer brats, chips in chip form. I am so excited it's summer. Here, take some beer brat chips.
Okay.
This is going to be, I can even smell them as I'm taking this.
Oh, wow. That's a vibe.
Very beery, very bratty.
Let's see.
Oh, my goodness. Tastes like summer in a can. Ladies and gentlemen, you are here. Where are my manners? I apologize.
Yeah, where are we? Tell them where we are.
Deep in the bowels of the Monday Night Movie Club headquarters.
Yeah.
Super secret lair. You made it. You got past the handprint identification, the retina scanning, and we're here. Yep. That is our official mascot, Mr. Cat.
Yep.
And we are here today. We just got through watching a 2-hour and 40-minute racing spectacular
known as
F1. This movie is directed by Joseph Kosinski. It stars Brad Pitt, Carrie Condon, Damson Idris, and Javier Bardem. Tell us, Christianna, what did we just watch?
So you're watching a movie about a has-been F1 racer who, because of a certain situation and all of this stuff happening with this racing team, gets pulled back in to the world that he has left. Even though he's never left racing, he did leave F1. And it's kind of his comeback story. But we also have the story of this budding new rookie who is also part of the team and how they come together to, I won't spoil the ending, but how they come together to make things happen.
Racing movies, wowie zowie, achi machi. They're like the new Westerns, okay? Yep. Especially this one. We've got Brad Pitt coming out in kind of the rustic cowboy, kind of like a Paul Newman or a Robert Redford or I'm forgetting the other. Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Yep. He is coming out full guns a-blazing.
Yep.
He's here to show the rookie what it's like. He's here to show the team how to work together. And he is here to prove that he is the best racer of all time.
Yep.
Very westerny, we've gotten to the point now where the people we grew up with are now the old dudes.
100%. Like, how did that happen? Oof. Now Brad Pitt's the sexy old guy.
I'm gonna let you go down that road.
Yep.
I'm not gonna follow you down it, but I appreciate your solo advance.
Yep.
So he is here to teach the young buck what's up. Very much like a Rocky, like he's like Burgess Meredith, but looks like Brad Pitt. Where you got to do it, Rock. You got to do it. You got to win for your family. You got to win for your team. And he is here killing it.
Yep.
He's not as spry as he used to be.
No.
But he knows all the tricks to get to be up to numero uno. We hope.
He's a mastermind. And I think that's like the cool thing about this movie is like, it's not just, about winning. It's about how do we get there?
Absolutely. Yeah. All this wrapped in with some romance.
Yes. Which reminded me of like the Top Gun romance. It's like that throwbacky 80s romance vibe.
Very uncomplicated.
Yep.
Very like kind of courtship where the cowboy is like, "Oh, thank you, ma'am," and
she's like, "No, I don't date guys who I work with," and then we've
wink,
all
wink.
heard that before.
Yeah, sure.
Yep.
So we've got a little bit of a Western / racing. Let's talk about the racing real quick for the fellas. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna clue you in right now. Not a racing fan. I'm sorry.
I'm not a sports fan at all.
Go sports.
So
yeah. But this made me a fan of this. Like the way they've told it, I felt like I was right there in the driver's seat with Mr. Brad Pitt. I wasn't sitting on his lap or anything like that. And we were turning, we were swirling, swiveling out. And it was just a thrill ride. I think it is going to be available to see in the D-Box, which are the shaky seats, almost like shaky sheets.
Yep,
Go see it. Spend the extra couple of bucks.
Yeah, it would be fun.
It's going to be like a roller coaster of a movie. This is a Jerry Bruckheimer production, so you know it's going to knock it out of the park.
Right, yeah.
So we've got the racing. We've got the kind of Western aspect for the fellas.
We've got the romance.
We got the romance for the ladies. This is all-encompassing. Tell us about the music.
So the music was used really cleverly in this movie. You know, you start out with the old school rock bangers when we're focusing on Brad Pitt's character Sonny. And you get all these songs that you know and love, you know, We Will Rock You. We get like a ton of cool stuff. And then we kind of switch focus to JP's character, like about halfway through. And then all of a sudden you're getting like more pop and hip hop and that kind of vibe. And then when they come together, you kind of get a mix of the two. And it was just so cleverly done because not only were they using music to help tell the story, they were also picking bangers. Like, I want this soundtrack so bad. And it's one of those that like you could listen all the way through, or you could hit shuffle and you don't know what you're going to get, but you're always going to get something good.
Yeah, we're talking Zeppelin, we're talking Queen, all the good stuff that get your heart pumping, get you ready to out the gates.
Yep.
Going Mach 5 in your car if that's possible. G-Force is pulling your face back because it's so awesome. Then we switch over to the Rookie with some Roddy Ricch and stuff like that, kind of a little bit more laid back, a little bit more chill. Super cool. You could have literally had no dialogue, and this music that they picked out could have told the whole story.
100%.
So I always appreciate whenever music can be like the sixth man, like the sixth character.
It was completely a character to the film.
And like we said earlier, 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Didn't seem like that at all.
Nope.
There wasn't a bunch of, I need to brood.
And there wasn't really a spot where I was like, ooh, I could get up right now. Like, I was in it to win it the whole round. And that's what I feel like that's the thing I love about sports movies, even though I'm not a sports girly, is that like you get to know the characters and you're rooting for them on a completely like personal level. And I guess if you were into sports, you would like really like read up on the background of your favorite players and stuff. But I love the fact that a sports movie can make you love something that you didn't know that you could like.
Yeah, like, you didn't even know you were a fan of.
Do I know anything about F1? No. But do I know a lot about F1 the movie? Yes.
Absolutely. And that's where we are right now. This movie was a little bit lengthy for me. 2 hours and 40 minutes. That is a little bit. So for my rating, we're going to rate in soft tires.
Yeah.
Which is an inside joke, so you got to watch the movie.
Yep.
I'm going to go with 4 out of 5 soft tires. The only thing that just kept me just a little bit back was I did have to like run for a bathroom break, but the movie was so good. That's why I'm going to stick with a solid 4 out of 5 soft tires.
On the flip side, even though I probably should have taken a bathroom break, was in it for the long haul. And so that's why I'm giving this one, because it kept my butt in the seat, 4.5 soft tires out of 5. I enjoyed this so much. And I enjoy the other thing I don't think we brought up is the dialogue is funny. I laughed out loud multiple times throughout this film, and I felt like if I left, I was gonna miss like a good one-liner, because almost every line was a good one-liner.
Tons of zinger. It overflowed with zingacity.
Yep.
So all-encompassing.
Yep.
We've got a fabulous movie. You're not going to want to stay home and stream this, watch this on your phone in the bathroom.
You need to be in the movie theater.
Go to the biggest movie screen you can get to. Go to the seats that shake.
Yes.
Please, and enjoy this. This is an experience. The summer's here.
Yep.
We're already going 1,000 miles an hour.
Yep.
Right now with this movie starting. I can't wait to see what the rest of the summer brings us.
Yeah, it's going to be a good summer.
So, real quick, we're going to talk about what's next for us at the Monday Night Movie Club.
Yep.
On Saturday, we're taking it to New York City for Ghostbusters.
Yep. We're
going to have Rick Moranis' stand-in from the movie, so you can literally turn this guy around in the picture, and people are going to be like, no way.
It's that guy.
It's Rick Moranis. You took a picture of it? How did you get him there? And it's going to be awesome. We've got trivia, we've got cosplay, we got photo ops. It's going to be
So
off
fun.
the chain. So please come out to see Ghostbusters. Then 2 days later, what do we have, Christianna?
We are doing the 30th anniversary of Clueless
What?
on the
30th, right?
The 2030th.
The 2030th.
Yeah.
As if.
Yeah, as if.
And Paul Rudd still looks the same.
Yeah, he does. Man hasn't aged.
I wish I could say the same thing for Alicia Silverstone. And I apologize in advance, Alicia. You got to get Paul Rudd's anti-aging treatment going because it's working for him. All right? He's got it. So once again, I'm Danny.
And I'm Christianna.
And we will see you at the movies.
Bye.
This is all the magic shit.